subscribe to Go Doctor Who. And if you don't, then you can go.
Right, hello guys, you're watching Go Doctor Who, and today we're going to do something completely different and interesting. The review of Rings of Akhaten. Yes, this is a really interesting story, and some would say it's an average one. I would say it's a good one. So a lot of people say it's underrated, and because a lot of people say it's underrated, I kind of don't think it is underrated. I just think everyone enjoys it, but thinks not a lot of people enjoy it. I think it is a good, strong story. Especially it starts off with the first adventure of Clara, the real Clara this time, and the Doctor just closing her eyes and so showing her this massive planet and it looking beautiful, but actually it's got a massive entity, parasite, eat now with envy sort of creature that's just feeding off their emotions and wants to feed off them and wants to be loved and worshipped, and that's what it gets at, that's what it thrives at, and it's basically keeping these people down below as slaves, basically, walking around gently, hoping they don't disturb the almighty God sort of thing, and trying to please him. We certainly realise in the later on in the story. And yeah, it's a good story. I can actually remember when I actually watched this story. I watched this, I was in Spain. We were just going out, ready for a meal, but because we had some time on our hands, I actually got to watch the episode in Spain. Obviously, they weren't speaking Spanish. We were watching it in Spain and watching it, and it was just brilliant. Also, another fun fact I watched in Spain was the reveal of the 12th Doctor. I was watching that in Spain as well, just a little nod there. Anyway, so yes, I watched this, so I had a slightly different tone to watching the episode as normal when first watching it, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was alright, but I appreciated it more when I actually watched it at home and got the full aspect of it. And I really enjoy it. It's like a musical. Doctor Who does a musical, which I don't think it will ever do, but Doctor Who could. It can do anything. But if this is the only thing closest to a musical, then it works, you know? Because I love the music in it. I don't like hymns. I'm not a fan of it. I really think it's boring and flat and But this hymn is on point. I love the hymn. Rest now, our warrior, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I also like the twist of this demigod is in a jar and he's breaking out, and he's basically just a ticking time bomb. And then when he's broken out, you think, oh god, what's he gonna do? No, he's not the main villain. He's just an alarm clock. He dies as soon as he wakes up and breaks out. And the real alarm clock is to the almighty god parasite, you could say. And we also get to learn a bit more about Clara's backstory with the leaf, the impossible girl, and the book she has. That's a lovely little touch. Getting a bit more of Clara, you know, which Series of 7 should have done more of. Yeah, I just think it's a strong story, and it's not the best. I mean, no means is it the best or an epic or a 10 out of 10, but it is up there and it's interesting. Next up we have, yes, the Doctor giving the almighty brilliant speech. The 11th Doctor giving that speech was incredible. And then Clara coming today to save the Doctor. Also like the nod of the Doctor saying he was here with his granddaughter, and Clara doing that dog impression. Hopefully I've paused the video and actually added in that clip, because that is just hilarious. Clara going, woof. Why not? What else? Yeah, I just loved it. The aliens looked incredible as well. I love the different feel. Actually, there's loads of humans walking about. It's not as interesting as, oh, we're on an alien planet and look at all these aliens. Which Series 1 did well with Christopher Eccleston and Rose when she was on the second episode of the series. There was loads of aliens. There was no humans there. So you did feel like you were out in a different universe. And that's what this does as well, brilliantly. Anyway, I have something interesting for you guys. Here is 1 minute. I've set a task for 3 YouTubers who are sending me a video You can watch them now, and this is their review of Rings of Akhaten. They have 1 minute to talk about it. So I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you guys in a minute.
Ben and Polly here with my quick thoughts on this episode. I really love it personally as an introduction for Clara. Doctor going, oh, I've been here with my granddaughter. There's that mystery there, but I think it's a really uplifting story. And although the singing, I think, goes on for a little bit too long, using memories as currency is a really nice and interesting idea that I could see being true at some point in the future. It's quite dark, but it works within the episode. And Mary is a really nice character in the way that Clara talks to her. And Clara, she is a bit vulnerable in this. She's a bit scared and about how her mum and dad met, and she's just, a normal girl who wants to explore. So I think it's a fun episode. It's completely harmless, but it has a really nice message, and obviously the Doctor's speech at the end is brilliant.
What I thought of the Rings of Akhaten, I thought it was a great episode.
How I feel about this episode is, for some reason I feel like it's massively underrated. I just feel like people don't like it for some reason, from what I've seen anyway. But I really like the Rings of Akhaten. I believe that's how you say it. Just because, one, I believe the performances in it are amazing. Two, this way the episode looks is just beautiful. The scenery in that episode is beautiful. How they managed to edit it and do the CGI, and just how they managed to just get the episode looking that beautiful. And plus that song by Murray Gold, score is beautiful. That score, what makes the episode. It's just amazing.
So yes, subscribe to all them amazing people. That was pretty interesting, wasn't it? I like their opinions. They were interesting, and I am subscribed to them, and you should too. They are interesting YouTubers, and I love talking to them. I have them on Twitter and talk to them, and they're interesting, amazing people who do brilliant content, and you should check them out. Yes, and that's it for the review, basically. What would I give it out of 10? I would probably give this episode a 7 out of 10, which is a good ranking or rating, I would say. And also check out Al Reviews Who. Honestly, this guy has made me an intro, which I will be releasing when we hit 200 subscribers, and it is stunning. I love the intro, and you will too. So let's get us to 200 subscribers, and also check out Al Review Who, because he does videos that are like documentaries. They're beautiful, they're fantastic, and they're incredible. And yes, I couldn't praise enough, and he deserves more credit than what he gets. And yes, anyway, join me for a Wednesday and a Saturday for more videos on the channel. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Till the next one, have a nice day.